Despite the fact that USADA dig deep into the Jon Jones case and said that he's not a cheater, it was not intentional, it was tainted and unintentional for his doping results and positive tests. There are guys who claim to be experts and scientists and want to find anything because they don't like Jon Jones to say that he's a cheat. I mean, come on, bro. You guys are scientists, you guys are experts. Who should I believe? USADA, who looked into the case, or some Joe Schmoes on the internet, or some guys who want to claim they're scientists but they're actually not? Who should I believe? And an argument they use is that they say he had an abnormally low testosterone to epitestosterone ratio. So therefore, he's a cheat. Let's go into that. Okay, let's read further. Victor Conti, the founder of the Bay Area Lab Cooperative, publicly questioned Jones' TE ratios and was outraged that the Nevada Commission hadn't conducted the CIR tests, and Conti told Yahoo Sports in multiple interviews on Wednesday that Jones' TE ratios convinced him that something had suppressed Jones' natural testosterone productions. His ratio in the 3 tests were 0.29 to 1, 0.35 to 1, and 0.19 to 1. The normal ratio for an African American male is 1.3 to 1. For Caucasian and Hispanic men, it's about 1 to 1. For Asian, 0.7 to 1. So, bottom line is that they're trying to say that it's very, very low. And they're saying that the average amount of testosterone in a male is 61.3 nanograms per milliliter per a groundbreaking 1967 study in a clinical chemistry. In the 3 tests given to Jones, he had testosterone levels of 1.8 nanograms per milliliters, 0.59 nanograms per milliliters, and 4.9 nanograms per milliliters. Much, much below the average. And Conte is saying it was much higher, but when we look at his testosterone level, it's almost suppressed to 0. Here's the way it works. Exogenous testosterone, it goes in and attaches to muscle receptors. You have androgen receptors that are like a cup. Now, let's look at those who actually tested positive. Chael Sonnen had a TE ratio of 16.9 to 1, which is much higher than the average of 4 to 1. And Alistair Overeem had a TE ratio of 14 to 1 when he failed the test in 2012. These guys had high testosterone, whereas Jon Jones had very, very low levels. So you're telling me that low testosterone helps you be a better fighter? I mean, testosterone helps muscular growth. So having low testosterone, how's that an advantage in a fight? Because guys like Chael Sonnen and Alistair Overeem had very, very high TE ratios, but Jon Jones had a very, very low one. So if anything, shouldn't low testosterone make you disadvantaged? Because testosterone is what helps muscular growth in men and strength, not low testosterone. So how does that really give Jones an advantage by having the very low testosterone levels? For those who are married to the fact that that one doctor claimed that Jones' TE ratios are very low and is evidence of him doping intentionally, which again, it makes no sense to me that having low TE ratio should help you in a fight. Shouldn't it be high that helps you, not low for a man? Anyways, an actual doctor, Dr. Christian Ayot, the head of the WADA laboratory in Montreal, saw no problems with Jones' TE ratio. So for those pushing the narrative that, oh, he had low TE ratios, therefore it's a cheat, it's not unanimous. An actual doctor looked into it and did her research and said that there was nothing wrong with it. I read the interviews of specialists on that topic, and well, I'm sorry, but such TE values are not at all abnormal. The administration of epitestosterone is easily detected. So for those of you guys saying that, oh, he must have taken epitestosterone to elevated testosterone, that's something that's very foundable in tests. So if he did it, they would have found it. It does not give a small increase that looks natural, but a huge peak very difficult to control. I've seen only one case of attempted masking with epitestosterone easily detected. You see? A doctor said that the TE evals are not at all abnormal, so it's not consent, but you guys are pushing the narrative because you guys don't like Jon Jones that, oh, this guy's a cheat, he's a cheat. When another doctor contradicted his claims. Now, does it prove that he cheated or didn't cheat? No, but you guys have no proof either. Now, you may ask me, oh, why is Jones' TE ratio so low? This guy's got to be doping, got to do something illegal. Not quite. After doing my research, it could be caused by trauma or injuries to testicles, infection of the testicles, chemotherapy, alcohol abuse, obesity or being overweight, sleep apnea, poor sleep or shift work, medications, or chronic conditions such as type 2 diabetes, kidney dysfunction, cirrhosis of the liver, and HIV/AIDS. So there are numerous factors other than doping that could cause low testosterone. And you guys just want to find one thing because you guys don't like Jon Jones. Maybe with Jon Jones, we know that he was an alcoholic, so maybe his alcohol could have caused that. Maybe his poor sleep could have caused that too, because someone like Jon Jones, who a professional fighter, the best in the world, wants to maintain it, maybe the stress of 1-to-1 fights caused him to sleep poorly and could cause the low TE ratios. And some medications we don't know. So the three logical possibilities, I think, in this one are alcohol, because Jon Jones drinks a lot of alcohol, poor sleep, or medications. So, and you guys want to push the narrative, oh, he was a cheater and he had low TE ratios, which, come on. First of all, a doctor said that it's not abnormally low. USADA, who looked into the case, said it was tainted and unintentional and he wasn't doping. And as I showed you guys right now, that TE ratios that are low could be caused by numerous other factors besides doping. So I know you guys don't like Jon Jones, what he did in his personal life, and how he avoided Tom Aspinall, but come on, the guy's the GOAT, and I don't think anybody will surpass him for a long, long time. So get your Jon Jones hatred out of the way, because I'm going to rather believe the experts over some so-called TikTok or social media guys who don't like Jon Jones. Come on, bro.